All right, David Thomas back at it again. Today I'm going to be sharing our Trade Idea app. Okay, so we have an app for our community and where you're going to get trade ideas directly to your phone. Now, before I get started, just for compliance sake, I'm not a financial advisor. The people sending these trade ideas are not financial advisors. So obviously, that's why we want you to learn the skill. We're teaching you why these trade ideas are being sent so you can decide for yourself whether you want to take them or not. Now, obviously, we're all adults here. We all know all trading involves a level of risk. So do your own due diligence, your own research, but you will get trade ideas to your phone. We recommend starting with a demo account. Try these out with a demo account. No real money at risk, all right? Get used to the traders, get used to the way the signals inputting the trade ideas, used to the traders that are sending them, right? That's what we recommend. All right. So, but let me dive into the app. I'm going to give you a little overview and then I'm going to explain a little bit more because I know a question I'm going to get a lot is what's the win rate, right? What's the win rate? So I'm going to address that here in a second. But before I do, let's go ahead and talk about these ideas. Okay, so as you can see, you just tap on, I'm just going to tap on the premium FX ideas. Then you have the basic ideas and you have the premium. These are all included in the one membership. There's no difference in that. Now you can see you have crypto day trading ideas, which is really cool. And then you have your premium Forex ideas. But with that, you also get indices, commodities, you're going to get Forex, of course. So you're going to get those like US 30, S&P 500, NAS, gold, oil, those kind of things. So it really just depends on what the traders see the most opportunity for in the market at that time. And they're going to send those, right? And these are actually not just trade ideas they're trying to send out because they want to send out ideas. These are actually trade ideas that these professional traders are taking themselves. So you know that they are quality and there's other people actually believing in this idea. They're not just trying to find something to send to you, okay? So let's just click on so I'll show you how this works. So what you're gonna do is when an alert comes up, it'll alert you on your phone if you have your notification settings turned on. And for example, let's see here, right there, it says new trade idea, right? Gold, sell limit, and then you can see if we scroll down, look what happens. It reacts in their zone, and then it says, obviously targets hit. Okay, so that's just an example of how these trades will work. So it's going to give you the numbers here, right? You're going to input where the number, your point of interest level, your invalidation level, and then your target one, target two, that kind of thing. All right. And it also tells you to move stops at break even at certain points as well. So you're going to have this available to you as part of our membership. There's no upcharge or anything like that. It's all included in the one package. So then, of course, you have your crypto ideas. All right, I'll click on that just so you can see how those go and give you an idea. So right here, an Ethereum, a buy idea, right? It gives you the zone, the potential entry zone, the potential invalidation level, and the potential exits, right? He's giving you 3 different exits here that you can choose from or that he recommends. Now you can see it says it's active, all right? And hit exit 2, right? Obviously hit exit 1 if I hit exit 2, 1100 pips booked in. So you can see how that works, right? And it's still moving towards target 3. So it's pretty simple. They give you the numbers you need and you can choose to take it or not. Now, let me address this. Let me see if I can stop sharing and just get on here because I know this is a question that I'm going to get a lot is what's the win rate, right? That's a common question. Multiple things will affect your win rate. Now, these trade ideas have a very a good record. I will put it that way. For compliance sake, I'll stay away from specific numbers, but your win rate will depend on a few different things. One, are you going for target 1? Are you going for target 2? Or are you going for target 3? Right? Obviously, target 3 is going to be further away than target 1. So therefore, there's less chance of price getting there in the market because the market could turn around before it gets there. However, if it does get there, the potential return is going to be higher because it's a longer target, right? Now, exit 1 or target 1 is going to get hit more often, typically because it's a shorter distance in the market. Now, obviously, the reward is going to be a little bit smaller because obviously it's closer to your entry than target 3 is. So that's going to affect your win rate. Obviously, the exit 1 is going to have a higher win rate than target 3 typically. And then also another thing that's going to affect your win rate is mindset, right? Mindset's huge when it comes to taking trade ideas like this. We're big believers in learn the skill yourself. That's always been our focus. And we're going to teach you how to do that. But I know a lot of people in the meantime, they like to see these kind of things and use these kind of tools. So they're here for you. But have the proper mindset that you're going to learn how to do this yourself and not depend on things like this. And we're going to teach you how to know how to do this yourself. Okay. But as far as mindset goes, I'll give you a perfect example. There was a trade idea. I took it. One of the members took it. I won the trade. They lost the trade. Same idea, same parameters, everything. I won it. They lost it. Why? Because it went into drawdown before it ended up hitting the targets, and they got scared and they closed it at a loss. So things like that can happen where maybe a more advanced experienced trader doesn't have the emotional attachment, and then someone who was, less experienced like themselves, they feel like, I don't, they were afraid of losing, so they closed it, right? And that was a mistake. So that all being said, little things like that are going to affect it. But I did want to cover this app. Obviously, these traders are professional traders. They know what they're doing. They have a very powerful edge in the market, and this is available to you for you to access as well. All right. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope it gives you a little bit more overview of what we have available to you, and I hope you have a great day. Talk soon.